Hello, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Taiwan ICT Product Online Procurement Meeting for the Asia-Pacific markets. I'm Cami. MOVA and Taitra utilize the online platform to explore more business opportunities and deepen the collaboration between manufacturers in Taiwan and those in Asia-Pacific regions, even though we have been challenged by COVID-19 pandemic. Today, there are many excellent Taiwanese manufacturers who are matched with the international buyers. They are going to communicate directly online. The purpose is to build up supply chains as well as the economic and trade cooperation in the long run and establish nations' friendship in Asia-Pacific. Now please welcome the organizer, Mr. Y.C. Tsai, Director General from the Department of International and Economic Cooperation Affairs, to say a few words.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Y.C. Tsai, Director General of the Department of International Cooperation and Economic Affairs, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. On behalf of my ministry, I welcome all of you to participate in today's procurement meeting virtually. Over the past 2 years, COVID-19 has gravely changed our lives in many ways, including the way we work and social interact. Apart from that, COVID-19 has also affected business model we used to and has transformed the global economy and supply chain into a new appearance. Querying the pandemic, we need various health protection kits. We need vaccine. But please don't forget that we certainly need courage and positive attitude to combat against the pandemic. COVID-19 definitely has brought many challenges worldwide, but from a positive perspective, it has also created potential opportunities, particularly for the digital economy sectors. The industry of information and communication technology is the backbone for the digital transformation and the driving force for the growth of digital economy. Over the past decades, Taiwan ICT products and services have been renowned for its high quality and competitive pricing. In 2020, the total export of our ICT equipment and devices reached $49 billion in the total value. Taiwan, the high-tech island, can provide technology products, solutions, and services, ranging from hardware equipment to software design in telecommunication, smart healthcare, and intelligent transformation. Today, we are going to bring 12 Taiwanese companies from ICT manufacturing sector here to present their product with cutting-edge technology. We hope today's meeting could help pave the way for bilateral cooperation in leveraging the opportunity of future digital economy. In closing, I wish today's online meeting a great success. I thank you all of you to participate in today's event and wish you all the best health and prosperity. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tsai. Now please join me to welcome the co-organizer, Mr. Simon Wang, the Executive Vice President of Taitra.
DG of Mr. Tsai, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, online friends, and our foreign guests from Australia, New Zealand, Malaysia, and Brunei, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the most dangerous place on earth. Well, sounds intimidating, right? This is the Laureate Economist magazine awarded to Taiwan on its May 1st issue. Indeed, Taiwan stands at the heart of the world's semiconductor industry. About 85% of the world's most advanced chips are made in Taiwan. And if you can recall, a few months back, a few of countries, rich countries, ministers have been chasing Taiwan's Minister of Economic Affairs for the shortage of automotive chips due to the misforecast of supply and demand in the era of coronavirus pandemic. If anything happens in the supply of these semiconductor chips, you can imagine that how devastating that could happen to these countries' automotive industries. So the point I'm making is Taiwan, though a small country, but essential in the world's ICT industry. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have introduced 13 companies, Taiwanese good companies, to present to you what they can offer, from smart medical, smart education, and cybersecurity, and the like. Hope every one of you can benefit from these meetings. Thank you very much. Wish you good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wang.
The next section, I'm going to introduce a few distinguished guests from abroad. They couldn't travel due to the global situation, but they sent blessing to the event by videos. Let's welcome Mr. Ron Grossi, the CEO of the Australian Information Industry Association, AIIA.
I am honoured to have been invited to talk to you today by the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in my capacity as CEO of the peak body representing the ICT industry in Australia. The Australian Information Industry Association, the AIIA, has a long history of working with on and offshore governments to improve the capacity and capabilities of not only our own economy, but supporting the economies of our other trade partners. Our membership is made up of many local and multinational enterprises, proving that our open economy welcomes business investments and partnerships. We have all been impacted by the challenges created by the COVID-19 situation. Australia has been able to rely on the health and wealth of its ICT industry to assist Australian businesses and indeed its entire population to enable business continuity. Our networking infrastructure through the NBN and 4 and 5G networks, our security investments and the depth of our solutions has meant that our economy remains strong whilst being isolated and being in lockdown. I am proud that our industry was able to play a significant part in enabling business continuity and paving the way forward for our new way of doing things. Australia continues to welcome international trade partners. We invite Taiwan to present all of its capabilities, including its skills, products and services. And likewise, Australia has much to offer Taiwan to assist with the growth of your economy through meaningful partnerships. We look forward to continuing to look for ways in which we can work together. Thank you.
Dr. Yong Chiwan, the committee member of IFB.
Greetings. My name is Dr. Yong Chiwan. I'm representing the IT Federation of Brunei Darussalam. In short, it's called IFB. I'm pleased to share with you some information about Brunei Darussalam, which may help our international colleagues to establish business opportunities in Brunei or with Brunei companies. Brunei is a small country with a population of 400,000 people, and its steady GDP is around 14 billion USD. The currency is at par with Singapore dollar, and at the moment it is $1 is about 1.35 Brunei dollar. Brunei is moving steadily towards a more diversified economy away from oil and gas, which contributes about 55% of the GDP. Surely, IT plays a very important role in this diversification process. It is focusing more on smart agriculture, smart infrastructure, smart cities, smart business services. Back in 2020, Brunei was faced with COVID-19 pandemic. However, since the 6th of May 2020, there hasn't been a single locally transmitted COVID-19 case in the country. That means Brunei is taking the well-being and healthcare of the people very seriously. And also Brunei in 2021 is playing a very important role in the international arena. Brunei is a chair of the ASEAN 2021, carrying with its theme of we care, we prepare, and we prosper. And on this note, I really welcome many of our international colleagues and our friends to spend more time and understand about Brunei Darussalam, and so that we can also benefit from your technology, your expertise, and your commitment towards the development of IT industry in the country. And also on this note, I'd like to congratulate and thank the organizing committee for having this event so that we all can pull together and share and contribute towards the IT development in the region. Thank you very much.
Mr. Dian Lee, the Chairman, National Tech Association of Malaysia.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all, and thank you very much for inviting PCOM to be part of this conference. PCOM represents Malaysia's technology industry with over 1,000 active members, and they command 80% of the total tech business in the country. Malaysia has easy access to other growing markets due to our strategic location in ASEAN. With robust infrastructure and connectivity, it makes ICT as one of the fastest growing sectors in the Malaysian market. Our Malaysia ICT sector has recorded strong growth over the years in areas like cybersecurity and data system integration, and that includes Internet of Things, big data analytics, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence. The pandemic situation has accelerated the growth and demand towards digitalization, which has resulted in high demand for tech products and services. Malaysia has also moved forward on 5G implementation to improve the country's connectivity and roll out digitalization programs for government, large enterprises, SMEs, and startups. This focus will eventually contribute to the digital economy's target contribution of 20% to the country's GDP if the recovery of current COVID-19 situation improve. Based on the forecast report from Global Data Market, ICT spending in Malaysia will reach $25.2 billion by year 2023. Now, this spending will be supported by a growing rate of digital adoption and cloud computing in Malaysia, with the highest compounded growth rate of 21% during the forecast period. It is also imperative to note that the manufacturing sector in Malaysia will continue to be the highest contributor to total ICT spending. This trend is expected to marginally increase from 18.4 to 18.5% of the total ICT revenue between year 2018 and 2023. Now, another interesting fact that we'll see is the growth of data centers in Malaysia, and we expect to see it grow over the next 5 years from both local and international providers. Malaysia's data center market size is likely to reach a revenue of $800 million by year 2025. As a country, Malaysia is becoming a regional hub for many businesses, and this is driving more organizations to invest in cloud systems, resulting in a need for more local data centers. In closing, digitalization remains a top priority for the Malaysian economy. Do reach out to us, as there are definitely potential areas of collaboration for the ICT industry, and we look forward to working with Taiwanese companies and organizations for mutual growth and benefits. With that, I wish everyone a fruitful conference. Stay safe and all the best.
And Mr. Francis Valentine, the CEO of the Mind Lab.
Hi there, or as we say it in New Zealand, kia ora, welcome. My name is Francis Valentine, and I am so thrilled to be here to welcome you on behalf of the New Zealand tech industry. I've been part of the sector for many years, and it's so exciting to watch as the advances of IoT, 5G, artificial intelligence, and also as we better understand data, how fast and far technology is taking us. New Zealand has been a significant contributor to the tech industry around the world, particularly in our advances in visual effects for blockbuster movies. But actually, as we've nurtured the creative tech industry, we're now starting to see how that's influencing and benefiting other streaming media, and particularly those in the games world, and game development both for entertainment and for those for education. Lesser known about New Zealand is our contribution to the space race. We have our own space agency, which has created many advances and spin-outs focused on satellites, communication, and telecommunications. This week is our annual Tech Week, where there are literally hundreds of virtual and face-to-face events in country focused on the greatest innovations of our time. This year, while our borders are closed, we have entrepreneurs and investors and people around the world looking into New Zealand to understand what we are doing in the spaces of agri-tech, biotech, creative tech, automation, and education technology. From just a small base of 5 million people, we have nurtured and created some of the great innovations which are playing out across the world. From jetpacks to jet boats, from immersive VR games to autonomous mobility, we're leading our way through and looking at interesting ways to reshape our future. Our government research agency and innovation focused is Callaghan Innovation, focused on New Zealand's system of linking government partners, research institutes, universities and other organisations focused on R&D for innovation. On behalf of the New Zealand technology industry, I'm so thrilled to be able to welcome you to this event. I know it's going to be a fantastic chance to operate together, to work, to collaborate, and to think about how we carry the technologies of our time and collectively can work to create new possibilities for our region. Thank you.
Thank you for your participations. We're coming straight to the procurement meeting. Please allow me to remind the manufacturers in Taiwan, please be online on time according to the schedule we arranged. Thank you and wish you a fruitful day.